Well, developing news tonight, the Sacramento City Unified School District Board of Education will close more than 400 positions for this coming school year. At least they voted to possibly close them. They did this last night. Now all will end in layoffs, though, when all is said and done. Still, this is an early step in the process of making cuts to close a $113 million budget deficit for the next school year. In a special meeting of the Sacramento City Unified School District Board of Education Thursday evening, and special meetings are not broadcast or streamed, board members approved more than 400 positions for closure. They range from some instructional aides and food service employees to occupational therapists and security officers, even some teachers. About a quarter of those more than 400 positions are currently vacant, and the board paused voting on about 45 other positions until a future meeting.
I wish that the public didn't have to see this step one technical part of things because it's anxiety provoking and it's not what's really going to ultimately happen.
Nikki Davis-Malevsky, president of the Sacramento City Teachers Association, says this list of hundreds of positions does not yet, at this point, reflect other important factors, including how many existing teachers and staff members are retiring or resigning, and how many positions the district will have to hire for at schools where enrollment is growing.
The number of closures is just step one in our district's long process of balancing out its staffing. This is much higher than what will actually be laid off.
So while this list is not final, there will eventually be cuts. Sac City Unified faces a $113 million deficit next school year. That's after barely avoiding insolvency and a state takeover this current school year.
And we hope that the new interim superintendent and these board members find a way for everyone to sacrifice a little bit so we can benefit our students as most as possible.
Garrett Kirkland is president of United Professional Educators AFSA Local 154 AFL-CIO. Even though district leaders say they want to keep cuts as far from the classroom as possible, Kirkland says students will still feel the impacts.
It's going to affect everything in our district. This deficit is not going to be able to not affect kids. The less certainty we get, the harder it is for us to be stable for our students and our school community.
The district has a deadline of March 15th to issue preliminary layoff notices and May 15th for final notices. Davis-Malevsky says even then, things can change.
As a school psychologist, I've probably been laid off 6 times. And every time I've waited and came back because, this is the district that I love.
At yesterday's special meeting, only 4 of the 7 school board members were present. They voted 3-1 to close the positions I mentioned, but some of the positions require a full majority, so board members will take that up likely at their next meeting on Thursday.